played by Phazytv. I'll be checking out Rope People Making Fools of Themselves from Arco TV. Okay, let's go.
So I think that's why they put me through the line, so thank you.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
I'm against racism, I'm against oppression.
Have you experienced racism?
Well, no, but that doesn't mean that I can't be against it. Because racism is caused by capitalism. Yeah, and we have to overthrow capitalism to get rid of it. To get rid of racism.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
I hate the word liberal, but I'm definitely political, revolutionary.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
Revolutionary? What does that mean?
I'm into liberation and the revolution.
And what kind of revolution are you going for?
Down with the 5-day work week, down with capitalism.
I am a man, a woman, and non-binary. So take that bar again, man, woman, non-binary. I just take up the whole bar.
Whatever the fuck that means.
I'm white.
Are you sure about that?
I'm a Caucasian because everything about me is different from an African American. I have naturally straight hair. My nose is not giant. My lips are perfect. I'm different from African Americans because I'm white. My figure is just like Kim Kardashian, and she's a wonderful role model.
I'm Cody, pronouns em, ers, or zem, zers, or really any neo-pronouns that aren't ze, her, hers. I am a white, transmasculine, femme, non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray demi-bisexual, survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent.
What? She knows herself so well, and she's so clear about her gender that she has to read it off a screen.
In the West, they got a movement called wokeness, where you are super sensitive about other people's issues, and you become hypersensitive when other people somehow or others say things or mention things or refer to you without the respect which you or your super subgroup feel you are entitled to. It leads to very extreme attitudes and social norms, particularly in some academic institutions, universities. You talk about safe spaces, you talk about appropriate pronouns. Life becomes very burdensome, and I don't think we want to go in that direction. It does not make us a more resilient, cohesive society with a strong sense of solidarity. We must be more robust.
Yeah, he's right. People need to toughen up and smarten up. And the reason why he's probably smirking the whole time is because he realises the whole Western world's become a joke.
Whoever the f*** wants to come here should be able to come here. Why did we get to come here? Why did my ancestors get to come here? This isn't our country. This is Turtle Island, and it belongs to indigenous people.
A lot of the people that are coming out of the country, we don't know who they are, and they change their names once they cross the border. You guys have any issues with that?
I mean, we don't know who's in this country.
Yeah.
Do you know how many shooters and serial killers and people in this country that are incredibly violent?
What do you guys think will be the solution to all this?
A spiritual revolution where people truly understand that we're all connected.
These two clearly share the same brain cell, and as you can see, it's not working. They're nearly as slow as this next Muppet.
Even though we would call the police if we're in trouble, the police are a repressive system. They do not do any good for any community. They are not stopping crime. Police arrive after crime has been committed. We fund the police as if they solve all the community's problems. We should defund the police and put that money towards community resources like mental health, drug addiction rehabilitation, schools, community programs, and it would keep people out of committing crimes. The cops, all they do is try to get as many brown and black people into the prison system because mass incarceration these days is really just modern day slavery.
What?
So even if I might call the cops if I need help, f*** the cops, f*** the police, the way that system runs. The police do more bad than they do good.
But you would call them if you needed help?
Yes.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Yeah, defund the police, get rid of them. But if I get in trouble, call them.
How about no?
I have an idea to house migrants in private citizens' homes.
Sounds good to me.
Could you ever see yourself housing a migrant?
Not right now, not at this point, no.
If they want to put somebody up, then why shouldn't they?
Would you be willing to sign this today and invite a migrant into your home?
No. I think that's a really good idea. I mean, yeah, why not?
Could you ever see yourself housing a migrant in your home?
I mean, totally.
Yeah, why not?
If you sign this, we can get a migrant into your home, and as early as next week. Would you want to sign this today?
No, because I live with my parents.
You think you could ask your parents?
I don't know.
Bullshit.
They're like so many people. They're fake little virtue signalers who don't actually give a shit about the people they claim to feel bad for.
Let me ask you a question. What is a woman?
A woman is someone who...
Just answer the damn question.
Identifies as one.
Answer the question without saying the word woman. You can't say the word woman. That's called circular reasoning. It's like saying a tree is something that looks like a tree. What is a woman?
A woman is a person who lives a lifestyle aligned with feminine characteristics, not necessarily your chromosomes or your genitals.
So someone who just wears a dress. So what you are doing is you are reducing womanhood to a costume. I'm not going to put you on the spot. I appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It makes me laugh because most of these people know the answer. They're just so scared to say it because they don't want to get cancelled or in trouble. They're so terrified they're willing to make themselves look like Muppets in front of a room full of people like this guy just did.
Can you clarify your definition of critical race theory?
Yeah, Derek Bell's. So what he wrote in 1991, Intro to Critical Race Theory. What's in that book?
The whole book is your definition. Wait, but...
Are you familiar with that literature?
Well, yeah, I've read the book, but I don't remember anything about it. It was for, like, a college class. Like, let's be honest. Nobody remembers the books they read in college.
Sounds like a great value proposition to go to college.
No, it is. Trust me. Well, but you didn't go to college, so I guess you wouldn't know.
It's true, I didn't. So let me ask you, though, does that mean that I'm not able to have this conversation with you? Because I actually remember the book and you didn't, and you paid for it.
So, first of all, I didn't pay for it. There's these things called scholarships.
Oh, so somebody else paid for you not to remember the book that you were supposed to read. Oh, anyways. Some wealthy donor or taxpayer paid for you to not remember the book.
Yeah, I don't know what they're teaching or putting in the food in these colleges, but so many of these students are coming out of there dumber and more delusional.
Is that your boyfriend that you're with?
I'm a woman.
What's that?
I'm a woman.
Yeah, the dude you're with, is that...
That's my husband.
Oh, okay, cool. You're great at answering questions.
Welcome aboard, folks. We are very proud to share that your pilot is the most diverse pilot on record. She is a 3'2" transgender pansexual Native American man who identifies as a 6'tall Korean woman. Any volunteers to help reach the controls are welcome. You will want to buckle up as her epilepsy is often triggered by the flashing lights in the cockpit. Remember to keep a whisper volume level as she may have to consult instructional videos as a refresher during the flight. Now, can we get a big cheer for diversity?
It's only funny because it's true, but then you realise because it's true, it's not funny, and it's actually pretty scary. I do not give a shit about box ticking and diversity when my life is in somebody else's hands.
A female dart star refused to compete against a trans player. British player Detta Hedman pulled out of the quarterfinal match against Melbourne Noah Lynn Van Leven. Hedman explained that she wouldn't play a man in a ladies' event. Her would-be opponent Van Leven became a woman in 2014 when the trans player joined the Dutch national team. Two of her compatriots left in protest.
Now some of you might be thinking, well, darts isn't a physical sport, there's no contact, why can't they mix it? It says here men have stronger connections between brain areas for motor and spatial skills. That means males tend to do a better job at tasks that need hand-eye coordination and understanding where objects are in a space, such as throwing a ball or hammering a nail. They even did a darts experiment to see if men had an advantage, and it says the 8 worst male players were better than the best women.
So I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago, and they denied my application. They couldn't even call me. They just sent me some automated email. So I went in today and I was like, so what was the reason I didn't get hired? And she was like, oh, like you just like don't have enough experience. There was candidates that had like more experience than you. And, you know, I asked her if it was about my tattoos, obviously, because I know a lot of places don't like tattoos. She said that wasn't the reason. I don't feel like that's true.
Well, no fucking shit.
Or lunatics trying to make weights woke. You heard that correctly. Alyssa Royce, the owner of Rocket Community Fitness, a CrossFit gym in, you guessed it, Seattle, is now urging CrossFit box owners to stop designating barbells as men and women's bars. 45 pounds equals a men's bar and 35 pounds a woman's bar, but apparently she says this is silly because barbells don't have genders, they have weights. One of her main arguments is that you are implying that if a man cannot handle the heavier barbell, that he is less of a man. Well, newsflash, Alyssa, this is a bad thing. I am 5'2", 102 pounds, and even I can handle the men's bar. Oh, But it gets even worse. The owner also says that by having men in women's bars, you are excluding non-binary folks. This has gotten so out of control. If you are offended by a bar being labeled according to the gender that they are typically used for, then please do me and everybody else a favor. Just stay home.
Look, I don't care what you are, whether you're trans, non-binary, what race you are. I don't think that's the problem. I think it's just certain people that need to get a life or go see Michael.
Get some help.
Yeah, that was a good video by Phazytv. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll send this video. Peace.